So today we're looking at the Fractal Design Meshify 2, the long-awaited successor to one of the UK's best-selling gaming cases over the last few years. First impressions after getting out of the box is that whilst it retains the nice sort of faceted front of the original, they've clipped it all together a lot more seamlessly. It's really nice where this top panel sort of blends into the front. There's no sort of ugly seam there where you've got the sort of very obvious divide between the metal section and plastic section of the case. The top is a full mesh layout. They haven't gone with the magnetic top panel that so many manufacturers do. Instead, the whole thing unclips via pop clips, revealing a removable dust filter underneath, which is pretty nice. And as you can see, it's got that same sort of faceted design as the case. So it's nice little touches like this that you can't even see until you've taken the top off, obviously. But I guess if you've got some lighting inside, it will shine through the top. It's a really nice touch. Love the way these metal panels just blend seamlessly into the front so nicely. The buttons have got a lovely positive feel as well. You've got Type-C on the front as well as two 3.0s. So nice contemporary connectivity, but just bear in mind when you're specifying a motherboard that you'll want one of the new front panel Type-C equipped motherboards to get full usage out the case. This is a bigger case than the original. It's definitely a bit wider. I'm pretty sure it uses the same internals as the Define 7, which is no bad thing because it's one of our favourite cases without doubt. Inside, you've got a huge amount of space. I mean, just acres of space. There's front radiator support. You can just take this panel out and then you can fit a full-size radiator in the front. Obviously, you can fit it in the top. You've got room for a 140 at the back. This entire PSU tray is actually riveted into the case, so you can't take it out, which is a bit of a shame. But, it's a fairly minor criticism. In the accessories box, which has also, it's got a really nice out-of-box experience, new logo. It's got the various optional drive bays. I think this is a really nice way of doing it. Like, it's pointless filling the case with drive bays that a lot of people just aren't using anymore. If they've got M2 exclusive storage, I mean, what's the point in having ugly drive bays filling up your case? So this, having sort of sleds that you just leave in the box until you need it is just such a nice touch. So yeah, we definitely approve of this approach to case design. It's much more modern. Speaking of the out-of-box experience, I mean, Fractal has even printed the inside of the box with their swanky new logo. So, they've really gone all out to give customers that sort of premium out-of-box feel with this case. If we move to the off-panel side, we've got another sort of quick release panel. I mean, you can do that with one hand when I'm holding this phone in order to take this video, and it's just effortless to undo it. Fantastic cable routing management. I mean, you can route the 12-volt cable around this side here, no issues. Then you've got built-in Velcro straps for cable management, which it's, you don't need to mess about with cable ties or anything like that. It's already installed in the case. You've got easy access to the PSU tray at the bottom by this slightly plasticky panel. I mean, feels a bit flexible, feels a bit like it could be vulnerable to breakage if you had to take it on and off a lot, but I don't know why you would. And along here you can see where all of the drive sleds can be slid in for 2.5-inch SSD drives. There's a lot of SSD drive capacity in this case. They've clearly, recognised the trend to move towards the 2.5-inch and M2 storage rather than 3.5-inch on the older Meshify case. You can see there's a built-in fan controller built into the case, which is attached to SATA power, and then it's got a PWM header. So this is a fantastic case if you want to absolutely max it out with a shed load of fans. And your motherboard doesn't necessarily have all of the connections that you need. So I mean, I can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in total, mixed between 3-pin and 4-pin PWM fantails, so an enormous amount of fan potential straight out the box. So all in all, it's just a super nice case. I mean, as with the rest of the Fractal range, it's been really cleverly designed. It looks much more premium than the old Meshify, which I think, although it trod that water sort of between high end and sort of lower mid-range quite nicely, and sort of carved out a price point of its own, this is very much a more premium offering. I mean, this is the Fractal Define 7 for people who want high airflow in their case, rather than noise dampening. It's got all the things that makes the Define a fantastic option in a high airflow design. So if you're looking to overclock, or if you're looking to stick a couple of graphics cards in the system, this is my new favourite case, without doubt.